Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Weekend Update. So we had a little break from our kitchen remodel project. It's it's been tough just getting everything cleared out of the way and just getting the project started. I think that's just as hard as doing the actual work. So last episode we picked up a 4-jaw and a 3-jaw chuck from Craigslist. So I had a little bit of time and went ahead and started working on the 4-jaw, got it cleaned up, and we got it fitted up onto the lathe, and we took a few measurements, checked the run out. So let's go take a look at that, and then we'll come back and we got a couple other things to talk about. So we had a couple extra hours of free time. So I was working on cleaning up the 4-jaw chuck that we got in our Craigslist find. Took it all apart and flushed it out really good. It was actually pretty doggone clean. Mostly it was just dried oil. Not really much grit, but it also needed deburring. So I went through with a stone and hit all the sharp edges. You know, I stayed away from all the ground surfaces, just hit all our sharp edges a little bit with a stone, and then went back with a little bit of Scotch-Brite and gave everything just a good general cleaning. So I left the jaws out because I want to check our run out, just out of curiosity. Oh, by the way, I was asked to leave the kitchen area. Apparently my idea of what goes in the recycle bin is different than the boss ladies. Okay, so we're in back gear, so we got the spindle locked. Get her started here. Okay. Threads feel good. All right, just give it about that much. Okay. All right. Now let me back you up a little bit here. One thing that I have noticed, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but the counter bores for the attaching bolts, there's a little bit of discrepancy. They're not consistent. The clearance holes are good and they line up nicely with the bolt pattern on the back plate, but you might be able to see that a few of these are not centered in the counter bores. So I mean, that would just be cosmetic, hopefully. The other thing is, let me bring you in a little closer here. Get rid of this. Before I disassembled, I put a couple alignment marks here, witness marks, and you can see they're off a little bit now, and they were dead on before I disassembled. So there's a little bit of give on the bolt pattern, and I wanted to make sure I was dead center, so I worked with it for a while. So obviously the factory wasn't as careful and they were off a little bit. No big deal. The interference fit for the back plate, the register, is a perfect fit. Just the right amount of interference, so happy to see that. Okay, let me set up a dial indicator here. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, I have not had this on here, so this is the first go here. So far that's looking pretty good. It's hard to not put side pressure on while we're turning. So what are we seeing there? Maybe a thousandth in the worst case? Yeah. Okay, I like that. Let's see if we can check it out here, just out of curiosity. We're going to have an interruption, so I don't want to have too much stick out. About a -1. Okay, so about the same. All right. Okay, let me turn you guys off for a second. I'm going to set up so that we can check the face run out. Okay, I've got to allow for end play. Let's see how much we have. We got 5 thousandths end play on this spindle, which I probably should adjust. It should be a little tighter than that, but I'm going to keep pulling back here. So far, it looks like we're within 1,000th. Tell you what, for an imported chuck, I have no complaints. That's pretty doggone good. Okay. All right, I'm going to put the jaws in. I'll bring you back. Guys, let me tell you, those are some tight-fitting jaws. It took me a while. I got them all in there. You've got to get them just right. It's such a precise fit. Okay, so we're checking the face pads. We're using the middle pad here. And once again, I got to hold back due to the end play here. Tell you what, I am liking that one there. 0.5 thousandths. Might just be pushing back harder. Tell you what, for what this cost, I am happy so far. All right, let me let's go ahead and check these outer ones. Okay, that one was a thousandths low, half thou low, half thou high, and back to 0, half thou low. I don't know how much influence I'm putting by turning this by hand and pushing back, but I mean, that's not bad. All right, let me put a piece of stock in here. I'm gonna grab a piece of drill blank and we'll see how we look that way. Okay, I saved you guys the agony of watching me indicate this this shaft in. So let's see what we got here. Remember, this is a 1/2 thousandths indicator. So I think we can call that a 1/2 thousandths. This is a plain bearing spindle, so there is some give depending on what's happening with the, you can move it with the oil film. Okay, all right, let's come out here to the end. Hope you guys can see that. There we go. I like that. Let me get the 0 set for you guys here. There again, I gotta be careful I don't pull too hard on the chuck here. Okay, guys, I'm happy. This is a pretty good quality chuck. Even though it has no brand name on it whatsoever. it appears to be pretty well made. All right, let's see how it runs. I was bringing it up to speed slowly because we're slinging oil all over the place. I don't really want to go much faster than this till it has a chance for all that oil to drip out of it. But tell you, it's running nice. I'm happy. The other thing is, look how heavy this back plate is. And there's some iron there. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that 4-jaw. I think that's going to work out great. It was a good find. The other thing that I've been working on is I've been communicating with Doug over at Metalworks Machine Shop, and I'll put a link in the description if you guys haven't seen his channel. So a while back we restored an Ellis dividing head, and he had an interest in it. So we worked out a deal, and we're sending it off to Doug. So I took a few video clips of crating it up, boxing it up, and sending it off. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll come back. We've got one more item after that. We're working on sending this Ellis dividing head to Doug over at Metalworks Machine Shop. So I've had to do a little bit of disassembly in order to get it into our flat rate large box. So I've already got a piece of plywood in the bottom. I'm going to lay out how it's going to fit, and then we can figure out how to put the bracing around it. Okay, I think we've got a plan. So it's tight, but I think it'll work out. We're going to have to, oh, we got some small parts. We'll just bag those up, bubble wrap them, and throw them in. So I've got a cover sheet. Oops. Get back here where you guys can see. So I do have to relieve this plywood a little bit just for this area right here and this stud right here. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll screw all these stanchions down from the other side. We'll take everything out, we'll mark them, we'll screw those in, screw that block in, and then we might even put a couple studs, threaded studs up from the back side for these plates. I think on the head here we're just going to have to figure out a way to strap it down with some big zip ties or something. So we still got that to figure out, but looks like she's going to fit. It's I think our weight is around 50 pounds or so, so we're under the 70-pound limit. But you know how these boxes get treated, they get thrown and dropped and everything, so we got to get everything secured really good and wrapped up also. Okay, I'll bring you guys back when we're farther along. Okay, we're making progress on getting this packaged up. Hope nobody laughs too hard at my extension cord tie-down straps. I needed something strong and something that was soft, that wouldn't cut in, so that might work out pretty good. Yeah, we put a carriage bolt all the way through. We got the 3 index plates and the mounting plate bolted down to the plywood, so that's not going anywhere. And we put some paper between each layer with a little bit of oil to ward off any rust. Okay, we got most of the small parts in. Got one more little item to throw in, a little bit more packing, and then we'll put the lid on it. Okay, we're ready to screw the lid on. We had to do a little cutout. Talk about a close fit. But we got her. All right, I'm not going to show putting the screws in. I mean, that's pretty basic. So anyways, Doug, here you go. Hopefully it'll show up in this condition on your end. Alrighty, we'll see you guys. Just went and weighed it. 45 pounds. It felt a lot heavier, but yeah, there's some gravity there. Yeah, this thing would never make it without that extra heavy duty packaging. Dylan, I got a package to mail. See this box?
Yeah.
It's going to Doug at Metalworks Machine Shop, and he needs it quick, so we're going to have to air mail it. So can you give me a hand?
Okay.
All right, let's go pick out the proper tool for the job.
Okay.
Okay, Dylan, pick out a good tool. All right, what do you got there? Let's see, whose stick is that? Your hand is over the name. Oh, Ryan Clough. He's got a hard shot. Uh-oh, wait a minute. That's not going to work, is it? All right, pick out another stick. Okay, who do you got there?
A Nabokov.
Yevgeny Nabokov. Okay. Yeah, you know what? He scored all the way from the goalie crease. The whole length of the ice. So I think that'll work. All right. Let's go deliver this package. Okay, Dylan, you ready to mail this package?
Yeah.
All right. Go for it. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. We've been collecting a few stickers. We've already got our summer bash. There we go. We got the when hell freezes over summer bash stickers, so we got those to put up. And we already got a Keith Fenner, but we've got a second one here that we need to put up as well. And then of course we just mentioned Doug over at Metalworks Machine Shop. We got his stickers. We got 3 of them. I'm not sure if we'll use them all. If we don't, we'll figure out someone to send them to. And then I'm sure a lot of you guys follow Tom over at Hilltop Machine Works, and we got his stickers. We also sent him a little goodie. Hopefully he can use it. So we got these to put up. This one's kind of long. Tom, I hope you don't mind. I may have to cut a little bit off each end so I can fit it up on the wall where I want to put it. And let me swing you guys around and show you what we're thinking for our sticker location. So we're over here next to the mill, and we've got behind here, then the sheet metal is the water heater, guys. We're just in a 2-car garage. So what I had to do, I moved the our Starrett decimal and tap chart over as far as I could, and we freed up some space over here. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna, get this area stickered up, and then we'll probably start coming across the bottom. You guys can't see the bottom, but then once we got that filled up, then we'll go over to the cabinets. So this is our first go around here, and I'm probably going to leave some room. I'm probably going to put Tom's first, but I might leave a little bit of room, so in case we get smaller ones that come in, we can get another one up here or something. And then you can't have a square one next to a round one, so I'll probably do Keith's here, and maybe the summer bash one down here, and then I gotta get Doug's in here someplace. So, all right, I'm not gonna bore you with the sticking of the stickers. So let me get them up there and bring you back and see how it looks. Okay, there you go. I was fiddling with the lights here, trying to figure out how to get some of the glare off of off of that stainless metal. So there we go. We got our sticker wall started. We'll have to send out some requests for other stickers. You guys may have noticed there's a blank one up there. Okay, we got something in the works. So yeah, we've almost got our sticker design. Actually, I think I finally got it finalized, and we got to send it out to get them made up. So we got a sticker coming. So anybody who wants one, shoot us an email with your address, and when I get them, I'll start sending them out. Okay, well that's going to be it for this week, guys. Really appreciate everybody stopping by, and we'll try to get some content out here and there. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge with the remodel work that we're doing, but we're going to do our best to keep getting some content out. And until next time, we'll see you then. Yeah, and we do have some more room down below here, so it'll be a while before we get this filled up. And Doug, if you're watching, keep an eye out for that package. It should be landing somewhere near your shop here shortly. Okay, guys, take care.